the idea of African intellectual inferiority. This idea has been around for centuries and was actually one of the founding ideas around colonization. Colonial settlers argue that because the Africans and natives that they found on the land were uncivilized and not smart, they therefore had no rights to the land. That idea started the perspective of African intellectual inferiority, which has been perpetuated in so many ways since. From Black people being disallowed to be pilots in America in a certain period of time, to rhetoric and white saviorism that we find in international development and charity communities, which perpetuates the idea that Africans and Black people don't have the intellectual capacity and competency for economic and social development. Despite the fact that the economic and social development in question was developed out of European ideologies, which negated the economic and social systems and differing worldviews around these things that existed prior to colonization, it's also simply not true. We have evidence of pre-colonial ingenuity across the African continent, from the pyramids to Great Zimbabwe to the Wall of Benin. There were numerous civilizations with complex economic and social systems, from the ancient Egyptians to the Mutapa Empire. Even in modern times, certain African countries have had some of the highest literacy rates in the world, and there have been countless incidences of extraordinary IQs amongst Africans. Africans continue to contribute to the scientific world and have been involved in discoveries in the healthcare system, machine learning, infrastructure, and various other industries. But the racists who think this way always make the ultimate question economic development. Despite the fact that there are now a few African countries that actually have less poverty than the USA, and many countries with extraordinarily increased rates of economic development, there's also the larger question of whether basing intellectual capacity on economic development is actually fair. Given the history of colonization, a presently biased global economic system, and the fact that not all cultures have always viewed money as the basis of competency or success. And even though that is becoming the case thanks to colonization, still not all cultures are equally inclined to capitalism. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.